Hi, I'm Minnie the Mom and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Couple of things before we begin. First, no spoilers. I want you to be able to enjoy the animes that I review on your own. Come up with your own thing, find out what happens. Second, I am horrible with names, but luckily, this anime that I'm about to review, I don't have to worry about it because we're just going to talk about Violet Evergarden. There we go. Look at that. Easy. All I have to do is say Violet. Okay, so let's talk about this anime. I have done a lot of boards. I've been on a lot of message boards and different things like this, and this is one that always keeps coming up. And I wasn't really sure exactly what it was going to be about or why it seemed like it was so endearing to people. And so, let's go check it out. So, we find that Violet, in the beginning, she's at a hospital. She was a soldier, a young girl. When I say young, I mean we're talking like 13 years old when we meet her. And she has lost both of her arms, and she now has mechanical arms. And you get this essence of her as almost being very robotic and that whole robotic thing of not having emotions and feelings or how to do anything in the world because all she's ever known is how to be a soldier, and guess what? The war is over. How does one move on when the war is over? She is trying to find her major, the person who has been with her for all of these years and named her Violet. How to do this review without giving away spoilers. We go on this journey with her to find out exactly what else can she be beyond just a soldier. When that's all you've known, and now there's no more war. So there's this growth and amazing journey that Violet takes to become more humane. She is a human, but she lacks everything that human nature gives you. Even in like the previews, they're like, she's just a weapon. So how do you move on? How do you do something when all you've been geared and learned how to do is over? So her task in this anime, this story of Violet, is very interesting because it's taken where we hear stories from other people that have been impacted by Violet in their life. How her own emotional growth affects other people along the journey. Her journey to become, ironically, an automated doll, which is the person who writes letters, letter writing. So we find out. Now, here's the interesting thing. No, we don't have a timeline for this anime. But to me, as I watch this, I go back. Now, granted, this isn't even in like our world. I mean, it is like our world, but it's not. It's not like a city that you would know or anything like that. But it's almost very reminiscent to me of like the end of World War II. It has that type of a vibe to it. And that's kind of what you pick up from. So people are still feeling the effects of the war, as well as she is. We go through flashbacks. We find out exactly what has happened to her. And it's heartbreaking. I don't know how they can do all of this in such a short span of time. But they take you on that journey and you grow just like Violet grows. Is it predictable? Very much so. Excuse me. Very much so. It's very predictable, but it's done in such a way that you do not mind. You almost push and want it to go a little faster, or come on, let's see when that's going to happen. We know this has to happen. And I really enjoyed that about this story. It's beautiful. It's heartbreaking. It's tragic. And yet, in so many other levels, it's not. You feel the pain, but you feel the joy. You cheer. Okay, I didn't cry. But if I was a crier, I think I would have cried. And it left me wanting more. There's only one season. One very short season. And I did watch the movie, but I was like really excited to see that there was a movie, and guess what? That movie was just like one episode. So maybe there's another movie out there. Don't think so, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It just lets you know how much you want more. And that to me is an awesome sign of a great anime. When you want more, when you want to know what's going to happen. Does it leave you in a place? Actually, it leaves you in a great place in this anime. It does, but there's no spoilers. So there's that. You are introduced to so many different characters that all have their own story. And I do love that. It seems like each episode is a story. It's like all these different parts of different stories, and how Violet's impact on each of these people and characters that we meet. It just grows. It's wonderful. And I really think you need to watch it. Like I said, it's a short anime. Like 12 episodes, 13 episodes. Done. But you're going to want more. I know I did. But even though I wanted more, I was okay with what I got. So I hope you check it out. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Don't forget to click that like. Click the subscribe button if you haven't already. And drop a comment and let me know what you thought of this anime. Thanks so much. Have a great day.